Hey everyone, it's Isaias from Tech Designs, and today I'm going to show you guys how to install the Precut Windshield Protection Film onto your windshield. So let's get started. These are the tools you need for the installation. So before starting the installation, we do recommend you to wash your vehicle beforehand. That will help remove any contaminants that the windshield may have. Also, another thing you can do to help prep the windshield, if the wipers are in the way and you're unable to remove them like this here, we do recommend to remove the wipers, but just do your research beforehand on how to go about removing the wipers. And now, let's get started with prepping the windshield. So when it comes to prepping the windshield, all you're going to need is baby shampoo and water mixed together to create your slip solution. And you're also going to need a scrub pad. That way you help remove any contaminants that the windshield may have. Another thing you can use, just in case there is deep contaminants, like let's say tree sap or anything else that may be on the windshield, you could use a clay bar or a stainless steel razor blade. Just be careful if you do use a clay bar. Just inspect the windshield beforehand and make sure there's no small cracks already on the windshield, and over time it's just going to damage it. One thing you can do in case you're wondering if you still have any contaminants on the windshield is you can use your hand and just pass across the windshield. If you feel any rough parts on the windshield, that's probably where you may have some contaminants. So there's some here. Just use your scrub pad and remove that section where you felt the rough section of the windshield. So you want to make sure the entire windshield is smooth without any contaminants or debris. And then once you finish prepping the windshield, just grab a clean microfiber towel and just wipe off all the dirty soapy water. So if you're wondering what squeegee to use for your installation, you could use the squeegee that we do have available on our website, or you can also use a squeegee that you could get from Amazon, like this one here. This one that's roughly around $10 on Amazon. So you could use either or. Let's just make sure if you do use this one, just apply more pressure when you're tacking down the film. That way you're able to remove the bubbles. So once you finish wiping down the windshield, the next step is to apply slip solution once more. And now for this step, we're going to grab our squeegee and just start wiping down the solution from the windshield. And make sure as you're wiping the windshield, make sure to clean your squeegee as well. That way you don't bring any contaminants that the squeegee may catch on back to the windshield. So once you have your warm slip solution, just spray it onto the windshield, and also spray the slip solution to the adhesive side of the film. So when it comes to installing the pre-cut kit to the windshield, we do recommend to have another person to help you out when it comes to just transferring the film to the windshield. But for the pre-cut film, it's a little bit easier to just peel the film and transfer it over to the windshield. So I'll show you guys how to go about it. So peel off just little by little the film from the backing paper, and as you're peeling it off, apply slip solution. That way the adhesive on the film is able to start gliding once we install it on that end of the windshield. So just carefully take your time, remove it slowly until you reach to the other end. So once you have your film and you apply slip solution on the adhesive side of the film, just grab it, carefully come to the windshield, and what you're going to do is just place the film onto the windshield slowly and just glide it as you go. Make sure it doesn't touch anything else, and since you applied slip solution beforehand, you're able to just glide around the windshield. So just place it to the edge and then fix the other end. And now all we're doing is just helping removing any fingers that we may have around the film. So you may need to stretch the film a little bit and align it as you go. That way we remove those big fingers that you see. So just with your hand, bring the fingers up, take your time, and that should be good. So once you place the film onto the windshield, spray slip solution onto the top surface of the film. And like I mentioned, you could use either squeegee that you have available. So if you're using this one, like I mentioned, just apply a little bit more pressure. That way we help remove all of the bubbles underneath the film. So first secure the middle section and then work your way out. So this side's good, just make sure to remove all of the bubbles. That way we don't have any left over after the installation. And then just finish off on the other end. So once you finish tacking on the film, if you do encounter these small fingers on the edges of the windshield, what you can do to help remove and tack them out is just apply slip solution on the area where you see those fingers. Grab your heat gun, and you could use the lowest setting or the highest setting on the heat gun. If you do use the highest setting, just make sure you're not too close to the film. That way you don't accidentally burn the film and burn the rubber. So once you finish with the entire installation, we do recommend to let the adhesive on the film cure for about 24 hours. One thing you can do to help the adhesive activate faster is you could turn on the defroster inside the vehicle. That way the heat touches the windshield and helps the adhesive activate faster. So then once you're done with the installation, just clean off the windshield, and make sure when you're cleaning the windshield, start from the center and work your way up. And the reason why we're doing this is just in case we do start on the top, we don't accidentally catch the film and lift it and may damage it on the edges where we lift it. So make sure to just start from the center, work your way down, work your way up, and just continue this until you clean the entire windshield. So once you finish with the entire installation, if you did remove the windshield wipers from your vehicle, just make sure you place them back. If you didn't, just bring the windshield wipers down carefully. Like I mentioned, make sure you let the film cure onto the windshield before using your windshield wipers and before washing the vehicle as well. Hope this video helped you guys out with the installation. If you guys do have any questions, make sure to comment below or message us on our email. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
So when it comes to what squeegee you could use the pink one. But if you don't like pink, you could use the blue one.